Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Subsistence. It has been a while, guys. It really has been a while. So, some of the comments that you guys left suggested that I go ahead and get this increased power efficiency up and going. I don't know if I have the actual rope or not. Let's look in a crate over here and see if we find a piece of rope. I thought we did, but we may have used it already. We did not. So we're going to use that one piece of rope today to get some power efficiency up and going. So we have that. We need electrical components. We need some scrap metal, and we also need some metal ingots. Let's just see if we can make some metal ingots. We might have to wait on mass to regenerate. So let's do two. I think that's all that was needed. And then we don't have to wait on mass because we're doing great there. We need some scrap metal and some electrical things. Let's see if we have all of that over here. Looks like we're doing great with that type of material as well. Let's just grab the metal ingots when they're completed. At least the rain is stopping for just a very, very brief moment, at least. Let's just run over here very, very quickly and grab a couple pieces of wood, just so we'll have them to fill up the fire, because I don't know how much is actually in there. I didn't get a chance to check it. But since we are waiting on the metal ingots, we can just grab a bit of the scrap metal as well. I do know, guys, that it is fairly dark out. Ooh, there's a crate. Because it is fairly early and it is overcast because it's been raining all night. But hopefully that clears out in just a moment and we'll be able to see a little bit better, because currently seeing things is a bit difficult for even me. Okay, the lovely rain is about to start again, so, not clearing out anytime soon. Or it doesn't appear to be. We're going to head down here and grab another tiny bit of wood just from the trees down here that's close by, because we don't want the fire to go out. We do have a couple of fruits and veggies, guys, in the refrigerator. Super, super lovely. We are going to, get that upgraded at least once today. And then we're going to work on the second upgrade. We do need to get some type of cougar outpost going so we can do some hunting. We're gonna have to raid the or not the fortress, but the guys, in the enemy bases. We're gonna have to get that done. Hopefully they have some lovely loot in there. So let's just go ahead and install this increased power efficiency. Reduces the power cost of running the refrigerator by 20%. That will be lovely because it went from 20 down to 15, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was minus 0.20 and it went down to minus 0.15. And I think after we get this one installed, the second one, I think it'll go down to 0.11, which will be great if that's the case. Let's just go ahead and look at our contents. We have food in here, guys. We have food. Not a ton of it, but food nonetheless. And we can survive on that. We have a couple of tomatoes, but what I'm going to do is eat at least one of the strawberries and then a tomato. We're going to leave at least one of each thing that we can possibly get in this refrigerator in it. Just go ahead and put a couple pieces of wood in there. And then we're going to sort everything back out in here because we don't want everything that we have possibly on us, because that just would not be good if we were to die. We would lose a lot of stuff, a lot of resources as well. Just you over here. We don't have any more copper that's been refined, but we're going to work on that. We have some protein bars. We have a couple canteens of water, and we are going to head out for just a tiny bit. What are you? You looked very, very different over here, kind wolf, sir. You definitely did not look like a wolf. Let's just see if we can scare you off a bit, because we don't really need you this close by, So this is something that I worked on overnight, because I want to be able to get down to the water here to fill canteens. Just because it would be lovely if we didn't have to go, the long way around to do that. So there's that. I wonder if we could potentially kill this wolf, because, having a little bit of extra food isn't a bad thing. Forget there's drop on these arrows. Chasing me. Okay, he's not chasing me now. Let's just see if we can get him close enough that we don't have to worry about, being too far away from the water here. So we can wash our hands and put the meat away. And then we are going to head out for a bit today. We're going to do a little bit of looting and try to get some things done today. We do have a liver in the refrigerator. We're saving that for an antibiotic in the event we need it for an infection or an antidote. So there is that. That will allow us to have 2 in there now. So we're doing great. We do need more cloth because I think we did use most, if not all of our cloth, crafting something, but we do need it for other material, other weapons. I think we need a rifle as well. Let's just see what we've got going on over here for shotgun. Shotgun we already have. Not a big fan of that particular shotgun. We do need some more iron fragments, and we would have enough stuff to make the rifle. Let's see if we have 13. Do we have any over here? We do not. None refining anyway. I'm just going to grab a couple of things today because we are heading out for a bit. I'm going to do some looting, just trying to get basic things that we need. I have no idea where anyone is. I did not check the map overnight, but we're going to do our best today to try to get some loot. Definitely going to grab some plant fiber because we're going to spend some time overnight fishing, which means I'm going to need lots of rope. I'm sorry, cordage, not rope necessarily. Definitely cordage. So there's that. Let's just grab this rabbit. No squeaking, please. Hurts my tender feelings. Okay. Don't see anyone over here necessarily just yet, but we have died over here, I think, from this guy because we didn't pay attention. Ooh, there's a crate just up here. An ammo crate as well. So we could potentially grab some good ammo as well. That would be lovely. Hey there, rabbit. Let's just loot this crate. Take everything, including the arrow, because we are hopefully going to be able to hunt a couple of more things today, and definitely not that bear. Don't want anything to do with him at all. Just grab a couple more plant fiber just here. The bear's probably still chasing me. Okay, he's not. He decided to stop. He knew better, right? I don't think so. I don't think he even cared. Okay. There's more plant fiber down here. Don't want to spend all day just grabbing plant fiber because I want to head out and try to do an entire trip around the lake, but I don't know if we're going to be able to do that today or not. There's a rabbit just hanging out right there. I really like the meat and the cloth as well. So maybe we can grab that also. Hey there, rabbit. Since we are right here, we might as well grab a bit of this plant fiber and try not to die. Because, there's a base just up there on the hillside. Okay, so let's just see if we can move a bit along anyway and try to, find some more crates, some more trees, some more wood, all the lovely stuff that we need today. That blueberry's lovely. We'll probably eat that before we make it home with it. So there is that. And I'm sure we're going to potentially see a couple of lock crates today, but we don't have a lock pick, which is the new normal for us. I know that there's some great loot inside those locked crates, guys. I understand that. I don't feel like it is a great use of our resources right now since they are so difficult to get. But who knows? I could be completely wrong and playing this game entirely wrong. And it might be the best thing ever. It might be the most needed thing for me to do is just grab all of that. You never know. I get up here and at least get this resource. I'm not even sure what it is. It's probably iron, if I were guessing. And I do need iron. As we have seen, I've already used quite a bit of iron today. Hey, what are you? Hey, what are you? You look new. Are you a new ore? Potassium? You've never looked like that before. Well, it doesn't seem so anyway. Okay, so I hope everyone has had a great week. It's been a week since I've played this game, guys. It has really been that long. So those of you who are just here for Subsistence, I hope you are well. Since the last time we were together, I hope you're doing well. I hope your family is well also. If you have a family. Lots of ores over here, so we're going to grab those also. I really do appreciate all of you guys that just, hang out for every video, whatever I decide to put out. A lot of you just watch every single thing, and then some of you are only, for the zombie-free games, and that's fine as well. And then some of you like certain series, and that's basically it. That's lovely also. But I do very much appreciate you guys just hanging out and watching the videos that I do decide to post. If you wouldn't mind to leave a thumbs up on it, it helps me to know if you guys want to see more of it or less of it, honestly. Leave me a comment. Let me know what I'm doing wrong. If I should be, in fact, crafting those lockpicks, because, probably should be. Having some locked crate material would not be a bad thing at this point. Okay, ooh, crates back here. Ores, crates, lovely. Loveliness. Don't get too excited. That's how they trap you. And, kill you. Just saying. Planks and nails, lovely. Not bad loot at all. Just see what's up here. Hopefully no one. Again, I did not search the map to see where any of the hunters, rogues, all of that stuff. I didn't even do that to see where those guys were on the map. There's a bear up there, so I'm not interested in it. I thought there was an ore on that rock, but I may have been, seeing something that wasn't there necessarily. Okay. A couple more crates wouldn't be bad. But I probably should eat at least the blueberry. That rabbit just died in our inventory. And this one was dead to start with. I'm going to drink a tiny bit of water, and then hopefully we can make it around the lake before we need protein. Finding a protein bar wouldn't be a bad thing. We do have them on us. I like to save the ones that we keep, or the ones that we find. But, I always have them for emergencies in times like this. Okay. So we are all the way over where the first plane crash was. Lovely. I loved that episode. It was a great one. I really enjoyed myself playing it, recording it, all of it. It was lovely. And then some of you guys had never seen any of that, and it was new to you as well. So hopefully we don't see a plane crash today, because I don't know if I'll be able to restrain myself from, trying to check it out. Okay, so there is an ore over here, so we're going to try to grab that, hopefully. I do think I remember finding some more lithium in the last episode. Not quite sure, but I think so anyway. Head over here, across the water. There is usually quite a few animals over here. I've seen several sets of rogues over here as well in the past. Seems like a very lovely area for them, and that they like quite a bit, honestly. Just grab some wood here, because we are right here, and there's a crate down there. So let's hurry up, and hopefully we can grab the wood and the crate as well. Never ever do this, guys. The trees will be here, Those crates can despawn at any point. The trees will always be there. Run down here and grab this. Being as careful as we can anyway. Let's just grab you. Protein bar. The game does listen. Just saying. I'm just going to eat that worm also. I know that's gross, guys, and a lot of you don't do that because you wouldn't do it in real life. Hey, I'm trying to survive here. I'm pretty hungry as well. I did have food before we left, but it seems like our protein is going down very, very quickly. Cottonseed, not a bad find at all. We're going to need cotton. We are also going to need cloth, padded cloth. We're going to need all of that to make some winter clothing. We're in June, guys. It's going to start getting cold very, very soon. There's plant fiber just here, so I am going to grab as much of it as I can. And let's just see, is there any left here? Just a tiny bit. But I'm going to have to fish tonight, guys, to fill up the fridge because we do need food. We need meat. We need all of that goodness because, you know, we do require a lot of meat to sustain ourselves in this game. It seems like we use protein very, very quickly and quite a bit of it as well. Okay, I do hear a plane, which means there's probably going to be a plane crash today as well. See if we're clear to look up here. Don't necessarily see it flying over. That's okay. We'll probably find it on the map. Stop right here and have a little look-see. I don't know if every single plane crashes that we hear. I don't know how that works. And if it did crash, it probably crashed in a location that we don't have unlocked yet. Locked crate, just here on the map. Just open the map very, very quickly. We are right here on the map. The cave is down here. We're right here. So, locked crate, just standing on it. If you're new to the game and you do not know, you can only unlock those with the lock picks. Plane crash just happened. Didn't sound like it was too far away, honestly. Very, very noisy. Let's see what we were getting from this particular ore. Lithium, guys. Very, very cool. Didn't realize we were in an area with lithium, honestly. Okay, but that's lovely. There is potentially a cougar up here. We're going to be very, very careful about getting up here and looking around and checking out the area. I hear some honeybees, but we do not have the insect repellent. We could have crafted that at home. Unfortunately, we don't have the ability to do that. And having that honey would be lovely. It really would be. But if you're unfamiliar with the honeybees, you do need some insect repellent because as soon as you start chopping that to get the honey, you know those guys suck. They will bite you, that's for sure. They won't bite you, but they'll sting you, that's for sure. They do chase you in this game. I have done my first hive check with my honeybees that I do have in real life. And, you know, they're doing quite well. Actually, some rogues over there. So they're doing pretty well. I did have to add a super on top for honey storage now. So we're not taking any honey from them this first year. But we are definitely going to be robbing them of their honey next year in the spring, hopefully. So that means there's rogues to the north. Well, it says southwest. Okay, there's rogues to the southwest. There's also a plane crash somewhere on the map, guys. No idea where to look for this thing. Okay. So we're headed right for it. I would really love to check it out. Unfortunately, I don't have enough ammo. But has that stopped us in the past? Never. Did we die? Of course. So if you don't care to die in this game and you want to check it out, you know, you can always do that. If you are someone that's playing permadeath and you have the material that I have, probably shouldn't check it out. Just saying. We do need to kill a cougar, guys. I don't know how difficult that's going to be, but we're going to have to do it at some point. Okay, I do not see any crates over here yet. Maybe if that plane crash is still there, we can, you know, do our thing overnight. Try to get prepared to go take care of that if possible. Not quite sure that we're going to be able to, but it would be lovely if we could. Take on the plane crash, kill all of the people that survived, the survivors from the plane crash, kill those guys, get rid of them, get them off the map. You know, steal their loot because they always seem to have great loot, from what I understand about them. Even better than the locked crates. And those, I think we can open. I think we have to pick them open, but we can open them. And I may be wrong. I think they might just be just hanging out. It's been a while, guys, and we've only ever been to one plane crash that we successfully looted. There's lots of things that you can take apart for iron as well. So let's just keep going this direction. Let's just grab some more plant fiber here. Again, I am grabbing it because I do want to be able to do some fishing overnight. There's a wolf down that direction. I'm just going to avoid it if possible. Okay, there appears to be an ore on top of that stone right there. Are we going to be able to grab it? I have no idea yet. More plant fiber is not bad. I don't know how much we have. I don't know how many pieces of rope that's going to make either, but some is better than none. Okay, some iron and copper appears here. For those of you who are curious about my dog, Copper, he is doing well, finally. We did figure out, you know, what we needed to do for him to be healthy and happy and active and all of that loveliness. He's doing very, very well. My vet knows exactly what we did because I did ask her opinion on it. And I did talk to her and get her approval. So she knows exactly what we've been doing to, you know, kind of help with his eating habits, which were none. Let's just see what's underneath the water. I do think we're going to need pearls, and I know we need some sandstone as well. Let's just try not to deprive ourselves of oxygen because, you know, that can happen. Let's try to grab the pearl if we can as well. Come on, can I grab it? Let's get a little bit of oxygen. You know, it would be really cool if we could find some kelp in here, because that is great for biofuel, or not biofuel, mass as well. And we could always use it to eat if we needed it. Oh no! Not cool. Oh no, 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 no. We're gonna die underwater because I cannot equip a weapon underwater. I'm gonna die getting out of here. Yep. Probably. Run away. Run away. Run away. We can do this. Okay, run away. Do not stop running for anything right now. There's a crate down here. Can we stop running for a crate? Does he know where we are? Run. We can do this. Run away. You know, actually run. Not just pretend to be running. Running in slow motion does not work, girl. Okay. We're okay. We're doing okay. Apparently there's rogues in the area. Did not know that. There's a bunny rabbit down there as well. Not a bad loot day overall. We are heading home with quite a bit of loot, honestly, which is not bad. Missing that rabbit and losing the arrow is silly of me. Okay, it's probably in this fern. And it's probably gone forever. Nope, it's there, hanging out. I overshot the rabbit, I think. Okay, so let's just try this again. Hey there, rabbit. Darn it, right at your tail. Not even a little bit good. I'm really not a good hunter yet. I need the recurve bow, guys. Hey there. So how is it that I can kill these things through the ferns and all these bushes, but I cannot hit this thing at all if it's in the wide open, like, field or something? That's crazy. Hey, it is getting super, super late. As you can see, the sun is setting, guys. It's gorgeous, though, really. I mean, tell me that's not pretty. It's not pretty. It's gorgeous. That's what it is. I mean, seriously. So let's just, you know, try to run home as quickly as possible, avoiding the hunter base that's up here. Because there is, of course, a hunter base up here. I want to avoid them because we've already had one shootout today. I don't know if we could survive another one. I mean, our health is good currently, but I am not willing to risk it at all. Chicken. Hey there, chicken. Those guys are just right up there hanging out. Looks like their base is complete. I wonder if it would be worth raiding them now because they might have some loot inside. That would be interesting. There's a wolf over there. I really want to do some fishing tonight. So maybe we should just head home, unload everything, and get down to the water's edge and do some fishing in our little fishing hut that only has one wall. Really should close that in at some point, guys, but I'm not in a hurry. Not in any rush to do that at all. I feel like those resources are better used working on the base currently than it would be, you know, closing in the fishing hut, because our base is still not closed in, and that's not cool at all because, you know, we're going to need to get that closed in before winter, that's for sure, because it's going to get cold, guys. It really is. It gets very, very cold in this game in the winter, and it makes it difficult to even get out and do any type of looting. Oh, there's a wolf. Darn it, my stamina's low. Not good at all. Hopefully it's not still chasing us, because, you know, that would not be good. But I think we're in the clear, at least a tiny bit anyway. Okay, let's just get in here, get all these rabbits butchered and all the meat placed in here. Chicken. We're going to have to kill this rabbit. We're going to butcher it, the chicken, the kelp as well. We're going to just throw that down here. And then everything else we can put away in a crate. And then I'm going to do some fishing overnight, so that'll be nice. Feathers going here. Biofuel cloth, some planks. Nice. Not complaining about that. Some ores. These blueberries need to be put in the fridge. Just put the rest of these things away over here. Ores go somewhere completely different. And this little bit of cordage goes in there. But you over here, turn on the light. how we're doing. We're doing okay on power. Probably should leave the light off for now. And then you can go in here. You go right there. You know, a couple of those pieces of lithium's not bad. Doing very, very okay. Not great, but we're doing okay. Cottonseed away. And then we are ready to head down, do some fishing, hopefully. And try to, you know, catch enough stuff to survive another day. So anyway, guys, I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate all of your support on this channel and on this series as well. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you're looking forward to future episodes, and I can't wait to catch you guys in the next one. Until then, have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful